far away, but why did he choose the mine, and made the explosion? Let himself die with so many workers. So to solve the mystery, Carl and the Old Black get off the car and go to the parking lot, ready to take a look at the situation. On the way, Carl told his friend, Old Black, he has gastritis, only less than 6 months of life left to live. Although the Old Black said, endless evening, but he looks very good. Carl is already lifeless, just want to be at the end of his life. Do more meaningful things, say it. They came to the warehouse door. This is the Old Black, the site where Carl built for temporary construction, although the equipment is not perfect, but for Carl, who has a great memory, everything is just right. Then they came to the parking lot, checked the body. Only Alan's part, make the Old Black feel confused. After that, Carl let the Old Black go back to rest. He can handle everything. The incident immediately began. Carl put on his equipment, opened the recorder. The photos of the explosion scene, the body above the crowd. It is most likely to have an explosion, so Carl chose to start with this body called Miller. Carl pulled Miller onto the autopsy table. After the residual hair and tissue, nail status check, he determined that the victim must have suffered a great pain before his death. Then Carl took the body apart. After a checkup, it was determined that Miller was dead from suffocation and cerebral palsy. This is unfortunate for the victim's family. Because of the accident, they can be compensated. Just when Carl was about to do the next body check, he suddenly stopped moving his hands. A farting sound came from his neck. Run, get out. Now the sound in my head is warning Carl. The crisis is coming. In the parking lot, a body hand suddenly moved. With a huge force, he suddenly fell to the ground. In a very twisted position, he slowly pushed the door towards the autopsy room, picked up a handgun that fell to the ground, pinched in the mouth. Then the victim reached out his hand. The existence that looks like a living dead in front of his eyes. It's the escape of Alan. Before this strange scene happened, Carl just from 2 people found an unusual place on the body of the victim. The victim Jack and Brady, it's the 2 people who are closest to Alan on the scene of the crime, and the bodies of these 2 people have a common point. There are round windows deep in the chest, and the autopsy showed there's no blood in the 2's organs, and the body in the forest before. Carl had a crazy guess. Well, the blood in the 2's organs, it's all in Alan's abdomen. Just when he was about to unseal Alan's body, the first scene happened. Alan, who has come back to life, told Carl. He's a traveler from outer space. It's through the sacrifice. He took the body of Sykes. Their bodies are very small and look strange. You only need a little oxygen to survive. This is also the reason why he can still appear in front of Carl, and that black ball is their ship. Once identity is exposed, the ship must be destroyed. This is when Alan set off the mine accident. Alan wants to change a body shape again. Said he walked into Carl gradually. Smell the smell of each other. It smells like the canine. It is delicious, saying the corner of the mouth. Then Carl lost consciousness, awakened again. He was paralyzed and only his left hand